Hey guys, and welcome to the Interceptor MCOC. So I'm back with another war video, and today we're starting off season 18, and this is going to be war number 1. So we're against BRJP, or Mercenios, I think that's what their name is. But basically, I'm taking path 3 up till path 4, and we also got assigned this war to take down the Mojo boss, which I've actually discussed with the officers and the leaders, and in my opinion, Guillotine 2099 is not option. She is the fastest option, but the reason that I believe she's not the best option is because she depends heavily upon the opponent throwing their special. So if the Mojo boss throws his special one, she is by far the best option in the game. If not, she is not the best option. So in my opinion, Ghost is Magic. Oh my god, I named every champ but the one I'm trying to think of. Magic is the best option with the Warlock synergy. So let's go up against this Agent Venom on path 3. So this is the physical thorns, whatever it's called, psychic thorns or whatever it is. And we're taking it with Namor because not only do we not take the damage, but every single hit we do on the opponent is 1,930 for every medium, and it's like 1858. Yeah, for every light attack, so it's pretty good. Just need to bait out this L2 here. Probably could have killed him from here with an L2, but I think it's alright. Might as well just bait it out. So I'm going to get one intercept there, throw my special 2, and we're good to go. So very, very easy fight. There are a few nodes that Agent Venom can cause trouble on, such as Path 7, node 17, but not really sure why they placed him there. But anyways, he's also great on the first unblockable node in section 2 in path 5. But now we're going up against Quake, and in hindsight, I should have used Namor in this fight because I don't need him for the rest, and I'm going to use Quake again. But I'm not really sure why I used Quake here. There's no evade or anything, and Quake is in control. And the reason I got clipped there is because if you don't know the way Quake's animation works, her second light attack is almost identical in animation to her first medium. So if she starts the combo off with her second medium, her second light attack is almost the same as her second medium. And when I'm quaking Quake, it's kind of hard to tell which is which, and that one time I messed up. I thought it was a medium attack, it was a light attack, and she continued the combo, which I didn't anticipate. Kind of awkward, and I don't recommend quaking Quake because she can just heavy it at some time, and then you'll take some aftershock damage, and it's just not fun. But we take her down without any problems, and we go on to the next fight. So we actually are taking this mini here. This is a Spidey, and this is a rank 5 Spidey, but despite that, he actually has one of the lowest health pools in the game because he hits pretty hard. So this is actually going to be a very fast fight. When you have a rank 5 Spidey, I'd recommend putting him on probably path 8, the first node in section 2, which is close encounters. I mean, he's not going to be good anywhere on war defense, to be completely honest. But he's not horrendous there like he is here. So this person decided to place with suicide, so that actually told us that they have someone that placed with Elsa on path 7, and we actually were able to track who that was because of this fight. So that was good. Usually when you are placing Elsa on path 7, you also place your Aegis nodes, because that way people can't always tell if you have recoil. But there you go. We take that down in one hit, which was just the hit at the end. And actually, the clip's going to cut right here. So you see I go to the middle, there's a Mr. Fantastic on the left. You'll see my Quake's actually higher in health than she was earlier. What happened is I ended up taking that fight, and I ended up dying. So the person on the right took their node first, and then I went in with Quake, and it was a rank 3 6-star, so not very much fun, with over almost 200,000 health on that mini-boss, which is just insane. I went in with Quake, pretty confident, and it's Aggression Fury on that node. So I finished 7 entire cycles with Quake, and he was down to 50%. And then I ended up taking 1 medium attack, and he had 9 Aggression Furies, and that was a 33,000 hit medium attack. So I ended up dying there just from that 1 hit, even though I was at like 95% after my suicides because I healed to full. But yeah, it's a death there, and then someone cleaned it up with Domino. But right there in this special 2, I was just late countering, and I always take off Limber when I go on attack because I need the points in an attack. Well, I don't always, but this war I did. I took my points out of Limber. But even if we did that like 5 more times, we still wouldn't die in this fight. It's very safe. I apologize for my hair right now. I literally finished a workout 5 minutes before I started recording this. So I'm a little sweaty right now. But now we're just going to take this. Got to get up to my special 3. I got there. Now just 1 more combo to get him below 5. And there we go. Throw off that special 3 to get our pre-fight ability. Or technically it's not really a pre-fight, it's sort of like a build-up ability, but pre-fight is like the closest thing I can say about it. But now that fight's down, we're actually going to go up to this Mordo, and this is where I make a mistake. So when I was going into Path 4, I was debating which node to use Quake for and which one to use Guillotine for, because I needed to build up on one of the 2. I ended up deciding to build up Guillotine on Diablo, and the main reason was because of Strike Back, which in my head I now realize I never threw a special that entire fight because I'm building for my special 3 anyways, but that didn't occur to me while I was planning. So we're actually going to use Quake here. In hindsight, if I could have gone back, I would have swapped them. I would have used Quake for Diablo, and I would have used Guillotine for this Mordo, but that doesn't really matter. The sole reason is because if Mordo has a poorly timed stun, or me charging heavy, then he gets his special 1, which can be not fun if it stuns me, which is like a 40% chance, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, very, very safe fight with Quake as long as we keep track of that power gain. I did parry there on purpose to try to get rid of the power gain, but he ended up getting it anyway, so it didn't matter. But there we get that going, and last cycle. So Mordo goes down. So now let's go to the middle. I don't get any fights, but now we are on to the boss. So it's a rank 5, level 65, Mojo. I didn't check his SIG level, but it was probably 200. It was probably 100%, definitely 200 if it's a war boss. If you're not placing the SIG 200, shouldn't really be placing them, right? But now we are going to be max boosting, including tech boosts, which are not cheap. I've been saving these for a while, and very unfortunate I had to use them here, but I did it because it was the safest option. So now let's activate the tech. So you are going to see just how fast we're able to take down this Mojo, but it is not a safe fight. I am going to die here, spoiler alert, but I'm going to do a fair amount of damage before I die. You will see that I am doing very significant damage when I'm hitting him. Like, he has 415,000 health, and I'm going to just be killing him so fast. But you're going to see just how horrible his AI is in this fight. So we're going to activate Stability and Assault. In hindsight, if I could have gone back, I wouldn't have activated Stability. I would have just done Assault, because that regen is less over the course of the fight than I would get from the healing at 15%. And if I'd gotten that healing at 15%, who knows? I might have won this fight. There's no telling. But now we are starting, and you'll see our 5-hit combos. They're doing a lot of damage. So that's 14 hits in. We're doing about 1% damage per hit. So 19 hits in, 19% damage. He does not have any suicides on, which makes sense. We throw our L2 for some solid damage, but tech boosts don't really do anything for Guillotine 2099. It maybe gives you like a third of your bar power, because unless you have the crit pre-fight, her specials are all programmed to never crit, which is very unfortunate. But now we are just trying to get him to throw all ones, and for a while he is. Soon enough, he's going to stop. And there, unfortunately, we got our armor break eaten up by his degen, or else he would have been power drained there. And here he just will he won't throw a special. Like, it's crazy. I must dash back like 6 or 7 times, and then he throws at the worst possible moment. So here, I was gonna go there. So I was actually dashing back at that time, and I never anticipated him throwing the special. And it sucks, because I was doing so well the entire fight, and this is the way I lose, because he won't throw a special. So there I actually fully evade the L1 against the corner, and I actually die before that hit lands on the special 1. So very unfortunate I ended up dying there, but we had someone come in and clean up the boss, so it was not bad. We actually ended up taking the L against these guys. They only died 9 times. We died a total of 40 times exactly, because the max attack bonus is 495, and we got 455, and then we had 16 deaths that didn't count, I believe. But that is going to be it for this video. Unfortunately, we're starting out with a L, so we are 0-1, and as far as deaths on the season, we are at 2. So last season, when flow was harder, I died 7 times. Now that it's a little easier. The alliances we're facing are getting harder, because last season we were going for Platinum 1, this season we're going for Masters, but that's going to be it. And because of that, I would like to die less than I did last season, so my goal right now is 6 or less. That's going to be it. I hope you guys have a great